If you've ever tried to launch a Google Ads campaign, you know the feeling. You log in, you click New Campaign, and suddenly you're staring at 40 different options you don't fully understand. Things like campaign objective, bidding strategy, audience segments, extensions, site links, conversions. And before you know it, you're wondering if you need to hire a Google Ads specialist just to click the right buttons. But here's the thing, for most marketers and most businesses, launching ads should not be this complicated. That's why I want to talk about a tool I've been playing with lately called Ads Launch Assistant from SEMrush. And honestly, it's one of the best simplifications of a Google Ads setup I've ever seen. This is not a paid endorsement. It's a personal recommendation from someone who's used the tool. Google Ads is incredibly powerful, but the interface from Google is built for experts. And that's fine if you're a full-time PPC manager, but most marketers aren't. Most marketers are doing 10 different things at once, running social media, managing websites, writing content, analyzing analytics, dealing with clients or internal teams. And I gotta be honest, whenever I have to set up a new Google Ads campaign, it always moves to the bottom of my list because it's the least fun thing to do. So you log in, and suddenly you feel like you're trying to pilot an airplane when you just wanted to drive a car. That's the gap that tools like this try to solve. The Ads Launch Assistant inside SEMrush basically walks you through building a campaign step by step. But instead of showing you Google's complicated setup interface, it translates everything into plain marketing language. Here's how it works conceptually. Instead of asking, select your campaign bidding strategy, it asks, what is your goal? Do you want to get leads? Do you want to get website traffic? Do you want to promote a service? Capture local customers? Then it guides you through. Step 1, keywords. It helps you identify keywords you should target, not just random guesses. Actual keyword data from the SEMrush database. So instead of guessing, you're choosing from search terms people are actually using, not the ones that you think they're using. Step 2, ads. It helps you write your ads, headline suggestions, description suggestions, and it keeps everything within Google's character limits automatically. That alone saves time, because anyone who has built ads inside Google knows you write something really great, you've really got it nailed down, and then Google tells you that you're 4 characters over the limit. That is frustrating. Step 3, targeting. It walks you through location, audience, budget, but again, it explains it in a normal human way instead of a complicated technical way. So step 4 is launch. Once everything looks right, it pushes the campaign directly into Google Ads. You still get the power of Google Ads, but you avoid the setup chaos. Now what's really cool about this is you can continue to live and work within the SEMrush Ads Launch tool, or you can actually just go over to Google Ads and you'll see everything set up and in its place. So if you're good at making adjustments and edits within Google Ads, but you're just not an expert when it comes to the setup process, you can actually work in both platforms. And that's what I like. It's very cool. I don't use tools like this because I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't use tools like this because I don't understand Google Ads. I use tools like this because they're faster, simpler, built with the end user in mind. And when you're managing multiple marketing projects, speed matters. You don't want to click through 20 settings, double checking every toggle, dig through documentation. You want to say, I want to run ads for this keyword targeting this city within this budget, and then launch the campaign. And that's what this tool does really well. It removes friction, and good marketing tools should remove friction, not add to it. There's also a bigger idea here. Marketing software doesn't always need to be more powerful. Sometimes it just needs to be simpler. A lot of platforms add more features, more dashboards, more complexity, and a lot of times we as end users, marketers, we are kind of at the mercy of the developers and the creators of these platforms. But it doesn't have to be that way, because what most marketers want They want clarity, they want speed, and fewer things standing between the idea in their head and executing that idea. And that's why tools like this are very interesting. And should I mention, it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. It's like $100 a month. They take something powerful like Google Ads and make it approachable. So if you've ever avoided running Google Ads because the interface felt overwhelming, tools like the SEMrush Ads Launch Assistant are totally worth looking at. Not because you can't learn Google Ads, but because sometimes the best marketing tools are the ones that simply help you move faster. And in marketing, speed matters. This Might Be Wrong is available on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Google Ads takes DIY marketing and turns it into what? Okay, that wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be.